Today we are taking a 27-mile scenic drive to Summer Haven, located at the top of Mount Lemmon in Arizona, northeast of Tucson. I'm Grace Grogan. Paul Cannon and I love exploring and looking for great photo opportunities as we travel throughout the United States and Canada in a motorhome. Come travel with us to the highest point in the Santa Catalina Mountains, the 9,159-foot summit of Mount Lemmon. The landscape as we climb the mountain changes from desert to forest. Here we have a large saguaro cactus. Saguaro grow to be over 40 feet tall and do not begin developing arms until they are around 95 years old. Not only does this photo show a large number of saguaro, but there is a very large prickly pear cactus in the foreground. Prickly pears bear an edible fruit, and the pads are also edible and considered a vegetable. No, that is not a tunnel you see. That is a shadow where the road we just drove on was cut through the rock. The drive up Mount Lemmon provides constantly changing scenery of plant life, the Santa Catalina Mountains, and the Coronado National Forest. The thin, wispy plant you see is Ocotillo, which is a large shrub that develops red tubular flowers on the ends of its stems. The landscape contains interesting combinations of desert, forest, mountains, and rock formations. Mount Lemmon was named for Sarah Plumer Lemmon, a botanist who, along with her husband and a local rancher, traveled by horse and foot to the top of the mountain in 1881. Sarah was the first woman to climb the mountain. There was a turnoff area overlooking this mountain. We discovered that by zooming in, the area the red line is tracing consisted of several waterfalls and pools of water coming down the mountain. This is the same area from a different angle. Starting at the top is a waterfall that goes into a pool that allows water to flow down a water slide and into another pool, and then there is another waterfall that falls yet into another pool. By zooming in on one of our photos, we discovered how the water has deformed the rocks over time. As we increased our elevation, we were able to look over the top of the neighboring mountains, which are covered in snow. We also found the protruding rock formations, called Hoodoos, interesting when we viewed them from different heights as we drove up the mountain. The view today is likely very different because 5 months after our trip, the Bighorn Fire burned 120,000 acres of forest. The fire began on June 5, 2020 with a lightning strike, and it was July 15th before they had it 89% contained. The road we are on was closed until mid-August because 450 guardrail posts had to be repaired or replaced due to the fire. These are larger hoodoos. The name is because when early pioneers saw them emerging from the mist, they looked like magical beings and were named for hoodoo, a form of magic popular in the 1800s. On the second photo, you can see the road we drove on at the bottom between the rocks. Did you notice the weed growing out of the hoodoo? Paul spotted this barren tree. We don't know if it lost its leaves due to the weather or if it was dead. A prickly pear cactus can survive cold temperatures. The road to the top had been closed for a few days prior to our trip due to a heavy snow on the mountain. Driving into Summer Haven, we saw this cute little snowman. Or was it 2? Maybe it was 3. We'll never tell the secret of this snowman family. People were climbing a fence and sledding down to this pine tree. It's too small to zoom and show you here, but the top contains a rappelling anchor. This means someone has climbed to the top at least once. Paul and I hope you enjoyed riding with us to the top of Mount Lemmon. Please hit that like button below, let us know what you think in the comments section, and feel free to share our video with your friends. We invite you to click on the subscribe button and hit the bell to receive notice each time we publish a new video. If you enjoyed the scenery of Mount Lemmon, we invite you to travel with us on our Rolling Through Jerome and Rolling Through Dripping Springs videos for more great scenery. Thanks for watching!